What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is TheBlaziking, and I'm here with the March 7th, Evernight videos produced by Honkai Star Rail, reacting to them, and I'll probably just like clip in my summon video for Evernight attached to this, just because that makes better sense than just uploading this and then the summon video the next day. I'll do the same thing with Orvi and Zenless. But first, we handle this. So, well, I don't really got intro stuff like I would normally do with review videos proper. So, what I will say is, let me know ahead of time. You planning on pulling for Evernight, or planning on getting more Don Hung? Or one of the reroll characters? That question out there. Let us get started with probably one of the most interesting characters we've had in a hot minute. Okay, the fact they're having this be a dream sequence with Albert, though, is kind of funny.
The girl who appeared suddenly seemed both dangerous and enigmatic, but she still showed us care. Though we never met before, she knew us like the back of her hand. She is an aspect of March 7th who appears as a savior in life and death situations. And for unknown reasons, she calls herself Evernight. Is she a friend or foe? Where did she come from? Where will she go? Confusion and suspicion.
Did Albert just make a Cotton Eye Joe reference with Evernight? That is insane. And while I have it paused, I'm going to share my thoughts before the rest of these run. Like, I've seen various clips, the thumbnails from the few videos we're going to cover here. And, like, on the one end, I do want to say that even though she seems very villain-like, she's a guy. Also, I kind of feel like she has that Sparkle vibe to her. She's, like, feels like a bad guy in many ways. But she also seems like she's very much a good guy because she's going to try and help out the heroes. Now, maybe in the next videos I'll be proven wrong on that. What I will say is she's, at the very least, taken spot for the Yandere of the series, because everything I've seen from her gives off those vibes. And I mean both from her interactions with, you know, the Trailblazer, and interactions with March 7th. Some of those ones go interesting places, alright, but we're not here to goon. Then again, I've also been paused on her feet for the past, like, 3 minutes, so maybe there are people here to go now. I don't know.
Entangled with the truths in our hearts. What exactly happened to March 7th? On today's Keeping Up with Star Rail, let's try to break through the fog and...
I also love how Albert's handling the shit himself and taking it so seriously. Unless he's going to introduce Evernight as his guest.
See what kind of terror? Oh, terrific surprises Evernight will...
Oh, no, Don Hung.
Bring us!
Terror?
No! Almost said my thoughts out loud.
It's okay to see what's on your mind. Pouring your heart out is your style of hosting.
As long as you're okay with it. Then let's unravel the truth behind the mysterious Evernight.
I will do my best to help, but to be honest, I also don't know a whole lot.
Evernight is an ice character on the path of remembrance, and she seems completely different from the March 7th we all know.
Even though her...
Also, another ice character that's, like, gonna be good. Been a long time coming. Like, yeah, we got the Herda, but she fell into, what, the follow-up team? So she was really no different than her miniaturized self, other than being a little stronger.
Her personality seems a bit different. Some of her features are still the same as before.
Such as?
She still loves coordinating her outfits, but the style has changed a bit.
Thinking back to when March 7th was on the show, she always tried to take pictures during the live combat videos. When Evernight uses her basic attack, she will deal ice damage based on her max HP to one designated enemy. When Evernight enters combat, uses her skill, or uses her ultimate, she will summon the Memo Sprite Eevee. When summoned, Eevee immediately takes action.
If we could talk to these jellyfish, maybe we could find out what happened to her.
You'd have to understand animal language. Doesn't seem easy.
Don't worry. I understand their hearts.
Ooh, wow, I knew Mr. Don Hung was talented, but I didn't think he could talk to animals too. No wonder we hit it off so well. Eevee is immune to all crowd control debuffs and has a higher chance of being targeted. While Eevee is on the field, it increases damage dealt by itself and Evernight. Whenever Evernight or Eevee's HP drops, their crit damage increases for a set number of turns, and they both gain 1 point of Memoria. When Evernight uses her skill, she will consume a certain amount of HP instead of skill points. She also gains some Memoria points with her skill.
Okay, so from what I can understand already, she's the immediate replacement for Ruan Mei in a Castorus team. Because right now, Ruan Mei is the, standard to be with Castorus in that team. Yo, you could use, Robin, Saridra. Apparently, she's the proper sub-DPS or support to use with Castorus now.
And boost the crit damage of all ally Memo Sprites for several turns. If the Memo Sprite Eevee is on the field, its HP will be healed by a certain amount. If Eevee is not on the field, it will be summoned instead. When Memoria exceeds a certain amount, Evernight will dispel and become immune to all crowd control debuffs, and Eevee will immediately take action if it's on the field. After immediately taking action, Eevee deals ice damage based on its max HP to one designated enemy and all other enemies. This attack consumes all of Eevee's HP and all Memoria. The more
So it's basically just Pollux, but ice flavored. Got it.
Memoria consumed, the higher the damage. Eevee then leaves the field. When Eevee leaves the field, Evernight's speed is increased until the start of her next turn.
Are these Memo Sprites working for some common goal?
Why don't you take this window of opportunity to talk to the jellyfish, Mr. Donna? Oh no, wait, the window's pretty short. Evernight's ultimate summons Eevee and causes Eevee to deal ice damage to all enemies. And Evernight also enters the darkest riddle state in the state.
Okay,
all
no,
enemies.
but
And Evernight also enters
that image is all you need to be convinced to get Evernight if you are even a little convinced already, because
the darkest riddle state. In the state, she and Eevee deal more damage and are immune to all crowd control debuffs and increased damage taken by all enemies. While in the darkest riddle state, Evernight will gain additional Memorial points when she uses her skill, and her ultimate can charge up darkest riddle.
She seems good at using various means to extend her advantage and doubling that with her friends.
Wow, seems like Evernight is an excellent friend then.
That presupposes she is our friend.
Eevee consumes 1 point of Darkest Riddle when using the Memo Sprite skill, Dream Dissolving is due. If Darkest Riddle points are 0 when Evernight's turn begins, she will exit the state. When Eevee's turn begins, it prioritizes dealing ice damage based on its max HP to Evernight's last attack target. If Evernight has Memoria at this time, Eevee will deal additional damage. The more Memoria there is, the higher the extra damage. After Eevee attacks, Evernight gains a certain amount of Memoria. It seems like she has a deep relationship with these jellyfish.
It needs further investigation.
After unlocking a certain trace, Evernight regenerates some energy at the start of combat and gains some Memoria. When she or any ally Memo Sprite, including Eevee, uses an ability, she gains 1 point of Memoria and regenerates a certain amount of energy. After unlocking another of Evernight's traces, if there are other Remembrance teammates on the team, her skill effect of increasing ally Memo Sprite's crit damage will be further enhanced.
okay, no, literally, Evernight is basically just making Castorus the most powerful character in the game. There was that bunch of controversy that people said she'd be the most powerful character in the game. This actually makes her the most powerful character in the game. This is the reason why endgame content needs 2 teams instead of 1 to clear it. Because we could just use one team to clear everything. Things like this would just be so easy. Because literally, Casterus, Trailblazer, Evernight, and Hyacine. Oh, Evernight's thing powers up all the other Memo Sprites to do more damage. And Pollux and Fat Fuck already do a lot of damage as it is. Honestly, that just means that fucking Mem will be more useful than it already is. Because Mem doesn't do a lot of damage. Like, I think the most I've done with Mem is like 11k. But this case, I think Mem's going to become much scarier. Like, Mika, whatever, Fat Fuck and, you know, Pollux already do a good amount. You know, at minimum 100,000 or two. With Pollux when he first comes out, even when a lot of damage hasn't, like, been dealt or healed. But this? Listen, I'm just saying, I think I only have enough for, like, 40 or 50 rolls right now. I might whale into Evernight, at least for the one copy.
The more teammates on the path of remembrance, the more buffs this effect provides. During exploration, Evernight's technique will give the entire team's Memo Sprites the crit damage boost from her skill after entering the next battle, and also grant a certain amount of Memoria. In summary,
you can use your technique from both Evernight and Casterus and deal at minimum 400,000 damage turn 1.
there are two aspects to Evernight's core mechanism. The first is that she boosts the entire team's Memo Sprite crit damage without consuming skill points. After unlocking specific traits, the more teammates on the path of remembrance there are, the bigger the extra buffs are.
Actually, you know what? I think when I go rework my Casterus, I might, like, focus on upping that crit rate on her base build a little bit more. Because if I'm getting so much damage from Evernight, the crit damage isn't substantial, really.
The second aspect is that she quickly stacks Memoria through various means. When Memoria reaches a certain threshold, Eevee will deal damage to enemies. I have some rare combat footage of Evernight here. Don't say it was me who showed it to you.
Thank you. Now I can come up with a strategy in advance.
Evernight uses her technique and enters battle, increasing the crit damage of allied Memo Sprites. Without further ado, the summoned Eevee attacks the enemy, adding to Evernight's Memoria. Evernight launches her skill. This restores a certain amount of Eevee's HP, refreshes the number of turns the allied Memo Sprite's crit damage boost is active for, and further increases Memoria. With Memoria now full, she consumes all Memoria and HP to inflict heavy losses on the enemy. Casterus' new bud gains charge, and Evernight's energy is fully regenerated. She launches her ultimate and enters the darkest real estate, clearing the field with ease, and Eevee welcomes a second wave of enemies with pure punishment. The teammate uses their skill, causing Evernight's HP to fluctuate and Memoria to increase. The enemy resists when Eevee is on the attack, making the most of the still active darkest riddle state. Evernight promptly uses her skill. Memoria points quickly accumulate until full, and Eevee takes an extra action, savagely bombarding the enemy. The teammate launches their ultimate, and with skilled coordination from the entire team, the enemy's assault grinds to a halt. And that's a wrap. Woo. Today's been exhausted. I'm out of breath.
Is something wrong?
Honestly, that whole I'm exhausted and out of breath thing is relatable. I've been recording all fucking day, pretty much. And I still gotta finish this up and this endless one. Are you glitching out there? He looks to be glitching out there.
Mr. Don Hung, do you not feel tired too? Just go lie down and go back to sleep.
Even the camera guy's falling asleep.
Who's there?
I wanted to create the perfect guest experience for you and your memory. Didn't think you'd resist this much. Don't worry, try again. Time to clock in.
Wait! Hey! No one wants to go to work twice!
I mean, he's right. No one wants to go work twice. Alright. Anything in the last couple seconds?
Oh, terrific surprises Evernight will bring us!
A literal rewind. That's funny.
Terror?
No!
Oopsie.
Terror?
No!
We've gotten so few Myriad Celestias over the past, like, year or so. So it's really good to actually get one back. Anyway, we're getting into that aspect of the Evernight videos.
When the candlelight fades on the last day, before you forget, please offer up your most precious memories. Remember 97 days ago? On the first day after arriving in
Okay, fuck you, because I'm actually pretty sure, like, Amphoria started that long ago, give or take. Like, anyone want to track back the Myriad Celestia for this and the Star of Amphoria? Did those two things actually happen in that? Like, I feel like they do that shit on purpose, and it's actually accurate every single time.
Forius. You already experienced this world's cruelty. You guided the Holy Maiden and helped her escape her.
Oh? Wait, March didn't have any part of that, or did she?
Initial fate. On day 14, day 36.
Has March been, like, on Amphorius this whole time, but, like, in some kind of spectral plane, just kind of being a guiding voice, a guiding light for people through the original timeline that the Trailblazers landed in?
6, day 70. You also never gave up on looking for your companions from beyond the sky. Until day 95.
Oh?
Still don't believe me? You're just a ghost that no one can see.
Okay, so that kind of speaks more to what I just said about her being in some kind of spectral plane in her assistance of people.
Besides, the Garden of Recollection has already torn off its benevolent mask.
But see, are these videos going to maybe dig deeper into the actual truth of March, Evernight? Like, is Evernight her actual true self? I know I shouldn't pause and keep giving theories and just watch the video, but I wouldn't be a good reactor if I wasn't giving my opinions as things progressed. That's why I still say YouTube can ligma when it comes to my other channel.
They lurk. They covet, brewing blasphemous plots. Are you willing to face me now?
And about what I said a few moments ago, you guys can understand what I was referring to when I said things involving March. To which I don't hate it per se, but also...
Now, face your past. When you were born from that shattered aluminum clutch.
Okay, that's some explanation.
When you were buried along with the Remembrance's lies. When you were watched by the garden's pawns. Even if you don't remember.
Hey, yo, but like the Evernight artwork there? Nice.
It doesn't matter. That's what I was made for. Melt the self and seep into the cracks of time. The future that belongs to you is so blissful and pure. And yet, the Remembrance chose, leaving Amphorius in nothing.
So they're still keeping secrets from us.
The
Because, like, they're still not giving us a name, a title for March. So, Evernight is not her actual existence. It is just yet another persona. Interesting.
Remembrance chose, leaving Amphorius in nothing but a desolate midnight. Fear not. I shall cleanse it all. Let the melody of oblivion resound from the eternal land. Day 97. Leave it to me.
And, you know, this is the kind of thing why I made my Yandere comment earlier, by the way.
Time to say goodnight to the world, my dear March 7th. Soon, in a world restored to its flawless state, both your wish and my promise will be fulfilled. To keep trailblazing forever with the Astral Express.
And, like, that last bit shows that maybe after she helps resolve the final issues in Amphorius, it will just, like, be kind of like Dan Heng with his Imbiber de Lune thing, and the new form he'll be getting, presumably. Like, she can turn it off and on from being regular March 7th to being goth March 7th. You know, sort of like how you can flip the switch between regular and Hunt March 7th, but in this aspect it's actually two different characters. But plot-wise, you know, she can go from being all preppy, basically Dan-to-Dan logic, you know, how it goes between Ira and then the Silk yokai, kind of having that vibes to it, except for March 7th is actually likable. But now we got on to the final video.
You're awake, my March. What? You don't recognize me?
Okay, now we're being shown visions as if March was actually part of those other fights.
No way! This isn't real! Really? Are you sure? March! Close your eyes for the night to fall. Don't be scared. With me here, you won't lose anything again. I remember you. You are. When you wake.
No. Pause. We did not just go from the kind of anime and still kind of video game style they had going on here.
You are.
To just shattering it into a full anime art style. Hoyo, give us what we want! I might actually use that last thing as the thumbnail, by the way, unless I get something better in the next couple seconds. And again, I refer to that art I saw before. You can't blame me.
You wake. It will be over.
Oh, wait, pause, hold on. Let me get rid of this. That actually could be a good thumbnail image.
I am the Evernight that shadows your every step. Forgetting me was your greatest fortune in this life.
Never mind, I think that's it, the last scene. Okay, well, one, the musical score in that was fantastic. But, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Like, I do think I found somebody new to shove into my top 5 at least. As for who's getting rejected out of that top 5, that's a good question. As for if she's an actual good or a bad guy, I don't know. Like, I think, end all be all, she is a good guy. Like, regardless of how much she's fucking with March in these trailers, how much she seems like she's doing very devious and immoral things, I genuinely think she's a good guy. However, I think based on that trailer, while she is indeed a good guy, she's not doing the best job of putting that out there. You know, she's doing all this dark and mysterious stuff, putting out a very not friendly persona, and that showed that she's basically locking March away. However, I think that's more to the point for protection than anything. You know, she's protecting the, like, innocent, you know, friendly, happy March 7th who does her best to protect her friends and just can't. She locked that part of herself away in order to become, even if not her true self, the closest version to her true self. Because, like, I'm still kind of in that way of thinking, you know, in that way of the fandom where we're like, no, March has got to be some kind of like Emanator Ion, right? That's her true self. And I'm still kind of on that. Because Evernight seems like she might have the potential to be an Emanator or an Ion or something to that effect. So, while it's not like a direct she becomes this grand god, you know, similar to other pink-haired gods, Madoka, but like close. Hopefully we do get actual background plot revealing for her throughout 3.6, but we'll see on that. Let me know your thoughts as far as everything to do with March 7th, possible plot revelations, the Evernight effect, and anything else. You know, there were some videos I saw from Stefan, I think, that he pointed out some very good plot possibilities. Go check those out. I have no direct affiliation to that dude, so I'm not gonna like link anything by, you know, Sip Stefan. He's a big person in the Star Rail community, you know, similar to Kevin down there. And but yeah, let me know your thoughts on all of that stuff in the comment section, because as always, appreciate to hear. I'm not going to do the outro bit yet because I'm going to snap this right onto my summons for March 7th. So, that being said, let's... Oh my god, it's so adorable! Wait, can you actually put... No, that's so cathartic. Wait, did this do endgame content? Ooh. Alright, so apparently about new endgame content. Yeah, that's actually... Apocalyptic Shadow's ending soon, but... Is that new endgame? Ooh, I can't wait to try it. But, more importantly, we're here for one very specific thing. And, like, I don't need an intro. I'm attaching this to the Evernight thing. Fun. New? Do I get, like, new... I don't know what this materia is, but I want that. I want that Chimera so bad. I don't know how to get this, but I'm getting that Chimera. Anyway, I got distracted thinking I could, like, claim new stuff from over here or whatever. Like, I'll get the one pass I can since I'm here. Anyway. Oh. Oh. What is this? Oh! Oh! The game just got so much better with that. Anyway. March 7th. AKA Evernight. Let's just get the ball rolling, shall we? You don't have to ask me that every time. Miss. 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 Seriously gonna take me down to the very end? How many of those I got? Okay, just have enough for one more summon for now. I will throw money at you. I already said I'll throw money at you. Don't make me throw money at you. Miss. It's gonna make me throw money at it. Okay. Okay, so like... that was probably about 60. Am I at pity already? No. Okay. So number one, I guess I'll grab whatever passes I can from over here, which only amounts to 6. So I don't think I have enough to do another roll. Actually, wait, I need 4, which is 163, 20. Wait, I do. Maybe? Look at that! Look at that! Now, is it gonna happen? Or am I gonna need to dive into the cash pool for more than just the cone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Very nice. I didn't actually have to dig into money. Maybe for the light cone, but I didn't have to dig into money for her. And that was only 6, so maybe 2? No. Oh, I miscounted. Either way. We got her, and that is what matters. I don't think I have everything to, like, boost her, you know, levels and her traces and all that up 100%, but we got her, and that's the important part. No, I can't, like, make you do any cool idle animation stuff. And look at Eevee. Eevee is just chilling. Beautiful. I don't think I'm going to throw the money at it and get her cone yet, but that will be my next plan. Anyway. With that done, let me know, are you rolling for her, are you waiting for Don Hung, you waiting for somebody else? Let me know about all that stuff. Actually, wait, I saw 2. No, the second character was the reroll character, right? Yeah, Herta. To which honestly, I'd be kind of tempted to get her cone, because I don't think I did before, but in any case, let me know, are you getting Evernight, are you getting Herta, are you waiting for Don Hung's reroll, or somebody else in the future? Always appreciated to let me know your opinions on who you're rolling for in the comments section. And let me know what you thought of the Evernight trailers and my thoughts on all 3 of those videos. You know, do you think she's going to be good, bad, you know, just her own, basically the embodied Lunade to Don Hung, but in March's case, to where she can just, like, flip back and forth in the plot as need be, that kind of thing. Let me know your opinions on that and who you're rolling for. That said, please hit the like button, subscribe to, well, the review channel. It's in bad standing right now, but hey, maybe like the subscriptions going up will make the risk of it getting hit by false copyright go down in the future. One can hope. Ring both bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter and Blue Sky, keep updated with things, TikTok, Patreon, get the full and individual and all the stuff I used to upload over there, but now just in general for the full reactions to things. I already said that. Go follow Twitch, subscribe for benefits, skin to show Twitch Prime for free. I'll probably be double streaming over there and here for the Star Rail storyline tomorrow, Thursday, whatever. It'll be one of those days. Maybe both. We'll see. Check out the playlist on the right side with all my other Honkai Star Rail or the bannered content. I don't know. We'll see depending what I decide to throw in there. And the video recommend to you or that I put there on the left side. Probably the Memory of Chaos video that could have been harder. But hey, see how it went for yourself. Till next time though, Ben the TheBlaziking, sign out. Ta-ta for now.